Hi, it's Verl Workman here, and we are talking teams. It's Big V, and I want to share with you that today, in today's market, you don't have to sit on the sidelines. You don't have to wait for rates to come down or the buyers to be able to qualify. You can change your outcome by changing your messaging. People want to know all the time, well, how do I sell a house with rates on the rise? I can tell you that there are many agents that are in business today that were selling homes when rates were in the double digits at 19%, 21%, and they're still in business today. People continue to buy and sell houses regardless of what's going on with interest rates. Let me give you an example. We call it the river of real estate. The river of real estate basically says that it's the life events that happen in people's lives that cause them to move. People upsize, they downsize, they get married, they get divorced, their kids all move out, their kids all move back, they want to relocate because of work, they got a new job, they lost a job, they want to move closer to their schools, to their work. There's all kinds of life events that occur that cause people to move. The river of real estate continues to flow regardless of where rates are. So the question is, can you sell real estate with rising rates? The answer is absolutely. But you can't do it if you continue doing things when it was easy to sell real estate. You got to do things differently. You can't do the same things. So you have to care about people enough to message them in a way that when their life event occurs, you're at the front of their mind and they think of you first. You have to decide that you're going to serve regardless of whether or not they do business with you. You have to make a conscientious decision that you're going to make a difference, that you're going to start each day with what we consider love. Now, what does love have to do with sales? I don't know, that's kind of a funny, funky thing to think about, right? Kind of ruins my macho image. What does love have to do with sales? And Og Mandino's greatest salesman in the world, in scroll number 2, and let me just share with you what he says about love. He says, I will greet this day with love in my heart, for this is the greatest secret in all successful ventures. Muscle can split a shield, even destroy a life, but only the unseen power of love can open the hearts of men. And until I master this art, I will remain no more than a peddler in the marketplace. I will make love my greatest weapon, and none whom I call upon can guard against its force. I want you to think about that concept. What does love have to do with sales? Now, here I am, sales trainer, team builder, extraordinaire. I run a phenomenal coaching company. I have an unbelievable family, and I'm here having a fluffy discussion about love. What's up with that? Well, it's everything, because it's what motivates us to do the hard things, because without love, you're just trying to talk people into stuff. And I learned a long time ago that when people really understand that you genuinely care about them and want to make a difference in their life, they will respond positively to your action. But when they think you're doing something for your benefit instead of theirs, you're just a salesperson with a pitch. Og Mandino says this about love. He says, I will greet this day with love in my heart, and how will I confront those whom I meet? In one way, and in silence, I will say to myself, I love you. Though spoken in silence, these words will shine in my eyes, unwrinkle my brow, bring a smile to my lips, and echo in my voice. And his heart shall be opened. And who is there who can say nay to my goods when his heart fills my love? Now, I know. Okay, here's what I want everybody to do. Everybody, okay, you're watching my video right now. I want everybody to hit pause. But before you hit pause, I'm going to ask you to get up from your computer, and I want you to walk around the office, walk around your home, find somebody, look them in the eye, tell them you love them. Hit pause, let's go. Are you back? All right, so tell me how that felt to just walk up to someone, I don't care if you even knew them, and just look them in the eye and say, I love you. Go down in the chat box below and tell me what your experience was. Was it someone in your office? Was it a family member or friend? Who did you just say I love you to? Somebody walking by your office? Are you at Starbucks? Was it somebody in line in the coffee shop? You just turn around and say I love you? What happened when you had that interaction? I found that it's physically impossible not to smile when someone says, I love you. It's almost physically impossible not to want to open your arms and embrace them and let them know that you really mean it. It's almost physically impossible to not have a better conversation with someone when you open it up to love. You see, love is everything. We developed a series of programs called the Shift Modules, because in this shifting market, we realized that in order to grow, in order to be able to not only stay in real estate, but thrive in a changing market, we had to change the way we address the consumer. And instead of trying to talk them into doing business with them, we decided we were going to open up our hearts and serve them regardless of the opportunities. In these Shift Modules, like the interest rate offset program, we tell the story of an agent who goes through this journey where his clients are frustrated and stuck and can't move forward. And by using the interest rate offset program, we're able to give them tools and resources and a talk track that helps them move forward. And as a result of that, so many buyers have come off the sidelines, re-engaged, and have done transactions with our buyer's agents. It's been unbelievably rewarding to see how serving the industry has helped you in serving your family by making money. We have so many of these different shift modules. I think there's 18 of them in total. Another shift module is the new construction advantage. You know, right now there's all these construction companies, all these national builders, local builders that overbought. They bought lumber and wood and air conditioners and all of the supplies during COVID, thinking that the real estate market was going to continue to grow. They didn't know that rates were going to rise and the economy was going to go into a recession. Some people think it is, some people it isn't, but we all feel it in real estate. We feel that there's a slowdown in the marketplace. And so if you're a builder and you're stuck with all this product, what do you do with it? We call it the new construction advantage. We tell the story of an agent who had a client who wanted to buy something new. And they really struggled with it because the builders are trying to hold their gross and get their margins when they overpaid for product that they can buy cheaper today. And the buyer wants to buy the home. So how do you bridge the gap between the two? We went in and we gave an entire module the focus of helping buyers take advantage of the new construction opportunities that exist in the marketplace. The builders love it because we bring ready, willing, and able buyers and we help them move their inventory so they don't get stuck with it. Holding a property that's done over a long period of time costs so much more than giving a little bit of a discount. So we talk about customization of the home, letting the buyer get whatever they want. We talk about energy efficiency of a new home and how their utilities cost less when they buy a new home instead of an existing property. We talk about the lower maintenance and the warranties that come from builders. We talk about the concessions that a builder is oftentimes willing to give in the form of upgrades or accessories or interest rate buy downs. There's all kinds of things. And we talk about those warranties. The agent also addresses common objections that happen when a buyer can't move forward. In the new construction advantage, in the interest rate offset program, all we do is give you, the agent, the opportunities to serve, regardless of whether or not somebody uses you. But you have to do what? You have to open your mouth, you have to act, and you have to come from a place of love. As Ogmandino says, the story has lessons for real estate agents at every level, no matter whether you're a brand new agent, you're existing agent just wanting to grow. I'm going to share with you the final words in this Ogmandino scroll, and then I'm going to give you a copy of the new construction advantage and the interest rate offset program just for watching this video. Just click on the link below where you put your love comments in there, share with each other what's really working out there, and I'm going to wrap it up with this phrase: if I have no other qualities, I can succeed with love alone. Without it, I will fail, though I possess all the knowledge and the skills of the world. I will greet this day with love in my heart, and I hope you will too. And good luck as you learn to serve without expecting anything in return.